to that, runs around his forehand again. Mannarino's still very much in the point though, flattens out his own backhand, and Nadal makes the mistake. Utterly unforced error, the backhand into the net. A new category. Here we are, 40-15 and 5-6.
Yeah, he just wandered back towards us here in the commentary box, looking slightly bemused as to how he actually missed that backhand.
I'm not sure how he missed it.
Yeah, something he doesn't do too often, but it's interesting. His shirt's super sweaty and it's sticking to him, and you can just see every single muscle of the guy's shoulders and back.
Well, serving out wide, too wide here, Mannarino. You kind of feel a tiebreaker is deserved here to decide this opening set. Serve Lantis in, running around the forehand, trying for absolute precision there on the sideline, Nadal. But he put it out, so it is the tiebreaker as Mannarino scurries to his chair. Nadal strides, frustrated, to his towel at the side of the court, and we're going to get going with a breaker to decide this opening set on AO Radio this afternoon. Please do keep your messages coming in. We're going to have a commentary change soon. Mark and Chris will be in, but keep those messages coming through, even if you're just telling us what you're up to as you listen to the radio, which is great to hear from you around the world, or if you're in Spain, or if you're en France, we'd love to hear from you as well if you're swinging your support behind Adriano Rafa in the early hours of the morning. It is very early hours of the morning, but early hours of the morning. Nadal here to start the tiebreaker, serves into the net. Or, of course, if you're any other part of the world, keep those messages coming in. Nadal serves. Mannarino really flattening out the forehand, doesn't earn him the point, quite into the opposite corner. Nadal scurrying to stay in the point, back behind him, Mannarino, the backhand winner. That is great stuff from the Frenchman. Mini break.
He is up and about, that's for sure. Playing some great tennis. Again, it's the little angle cross court that just pulled Rafa out of position, but the ball is so flat, it doesn't really scoot through the court.
It flat and hard, and Rafa's not really enjoying that. And it's not just that, of course, it's the placement, and a couple of times, more than one occasion, he's gone back behind the running Nadal. He's reading the match well, and he's gone out wide to serve here, really wide. And now changes his position again, comes back more centrally to serve. Nadal makes an adjustment as well, standing just in the shade at this end here to receive. Jumps into the forehand, but finds the net.
2-0.
No emotion from the Spaniard, just strides right in front of us here. Big, deep breath. Can't be happy. Mannarino 2-love in the breaker.
That was a second serve return in the net from Rafa. Slightly uncharacteristic.
Twas a bit surprising.
Hello.
But Mannarino's playing really well here. Serves onto the backhand of Nadal, who eases this back in the middle of the court. But Mannarino unleashes inside in with the forehand. And it was precise in the corner. 3-love.
Mannarino.
What a start for the Frenchman in this tiebreak. He's really taken it to Rafa. What a fantastic 1-2 punch there.
That was great. I mean, you know, and he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Zverev and Shapovalov are out on Margaret Court Arena, and we'll keep you across that scoreline right throughout the afternoon here on AO Radio. But right now, our attention is focused on the 2009 champion, who's just in a little bit of trouble in this opening set here in the tiebreaker. Love 3. Nadal serves. Backhand from Mannarino. Sits up. Nadal should put this away, and does on the forehand. And the crowd's pretty happy about that. 1-3.
3-1.
Yeah, lovely 1-2 punch this time from Rafa. Feels like he hasn't had some cheap points for a little bit. That one gets him into the tie break here. Massive point now, though.
Nadal at 1-3, serves. The forehand from Mannarino's really good, picked up by Nadal. Up the line went Mannarino with a forehand. He only just missed it.
3-2.
But he still has the mini break. Rod Laver amongst those in the crowd this afternoon, watching a really tightly contested set. Which you kind of almost feel is on Mannarino's racket right now. He's played really good tennis. And at 3-2, he has the edge. But can he hold his nerve?
That is the question.
3-2. Serves out wide. Nadal's taken miles out wide, and his reply floats into the Kia sign. And they change ends with the Frenchman leading by 4 points to 2.
Yeah, the advantage certainly with Mannarino right now. That was a wonderful serve out wide. You mentioned the variation earlier on in the match, Stephen. Mannarino's done that so well. He's kept Rafa guessing in terms of where he is serving.
Nadal is still fiddling with the water bottles at his seat. Mannarino has balls in hand, ready to go. Nothing unusual there.
Rafa does tend to run, though, from
he does.
the
He is
bench.
running back. He's getting a big ovation here. And Mannarino will hear that. Although he's been warmly applauded today, he knows that he's playing a firm favourite in this Rod Laver Arena crowd. Anyway, 4-2 in the opening set here in the tiebreaker. The lefty v the lefty. Here goes Mannarino. Serves. But it's just long.
Hello, how are you?
Yo. What the hell did you say? Who the hell's talking to me? Who the hell's talking to me? Speak
I
up
am,
right
dude.
now. Who the hell said that?
Up with it then.
What the fuck you looking at? One ball is an entrance to the court. Hey bro, how'd you go bowling? How'd you go?
I need the last ball. Where it at?
Are you there? Are you there?
My friend.
I have two more to I am new. I am new. I am new.
Hello, hello, welcome.
Where man? ID. Where man? Where are you talking? This is you? This one? Are you?
No, I'm over here, Jackie. Turbo.
Oh,
Hey bro, how are you bowled?
the. So how? What to do?
Hey man, you like gay people? Hey man, you like gay people?
Nah.
You can go to Wondermine and get supplies and get tokens.
I see. It's a metaphor.
Bro.
Okay, I will follow you. Come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Hello.
Yeah, come. Oh, you can jump. I don't understand, brother. How can I use the map? For M? Is that M? Yeah.
And look for the coordinates -26 and 55.
No.
Negative.
Against Zverev in the fourth round match on Margaret Court Arena, which will keep you across as this match progresses on Rod Laver Arena this afternoon on this beautiful Sunday in Melbourne. It's a fifth set point for Rafael Nadal. It's taken 70 minutes to get to this point.
Yeah.
Is this the moment the first set is decided? Nadal, on set point, serves into the net. Of course he does.
He hasn't found his first serve in this tiebreak at all. He's hit one ace, got him back into it when he was trailing, but other than that...
You'd imagine Manarino's going to have a chance here then on the second serve from Nadal. Lands this in. It was a brilliant return from Manarino. Nadal had designs of coming inside the baseline, so Manarino just hit it on his shoelaces.
Goodness me.
10-all.
It's anything either of these players can do, the other does better the next point.
It was bad court positioning from Nadal, though. He was not well placed there.
No, he was
for a
too
ball.
far inside.
Yeah.
But equally, Manarino saw that and nailed the return at his feet.
Well, he's hit a few good forehands this set, Manarino. 10-all. Nadal serving down the far end. Lands the first serve. Brilliant forehand return from Manarino. Nadal does well to stay in the point defensively. Then onto a backhand. Sits up high. Flattened out by Manarino on the backhand. Staying on that same angle. Slice from Nadal. Oh, and that was a very half-hearted backhand. He didn't commit to the shot, Adrian Manarino. We were right behind it. He put it tamely into the net to give up a sixth set point.
That was simply indecision there from the Frenchman. He didn't quite know which direction he wanted to hit the ball, and therefore it ended up halfway up the net. He hasn't played a shot like that for a while. It's been top quality from the Frenchman, so I
was going to say we haven't hit a shot like that for an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah.
That's about his worst shot of the set.
As Rafa points to a bug on the court for the ball girl to pick up.
Nadal well into the shade to receive this first ball of Manarino. Again, his serving position out wide, facing set point for the sixth time. He serves. Nadal gets onto this, but it sits up at the net. Manarino eases it away for the easy put away on the forehand. and it's 11 points all.
11 all.
There is no separating these two in this first set, and as you mentioned, it's now 72 minutes played. Neither player is going to want to lose this because of the effort, the physical effort and the mental effort that's gone into this opening set.
That's true, although you still think it's more critical for Mannarino than it is for Nadal. But anyway, that's just hypothesis. Let's see what happens as Mannarino serves. Nadal gets onto this, sits up high. The forehand really flattened out well by Mannarino, though. Good feet position. He attacks again on the forehand and clubs this away from inside the service box to set up a second set point for him, albeit on the Nadal serve, 11-12.
That is a really good point from the Frenchman, especially after a couple of points ago, just netting a routine backhand. He completely changed his attitude in that point. Super aggressive, high quality forehands, dictating play. Rafa just standing at the back, trying to retrieve the balls.
We've munched our way into Chris and Mark's commentary time.
Sure
Apologies to them, but this tiebreak has just been an absolute cracker. It's nearly 10-4 local time as Nadal serves. Set point Mannarino. Spaniard lands this in. Good backhand from Mannarino. Good depth from Nadal. Runs round onto his forehand. Again, getting good depth. Dealt with by Mannarino. Nadal opens up into the corner. Mannarino's there again. Nadal having to go down low to play this. Again, the forehands from Mannarino. Flattening out. Oh, it's a drop shot from Nadal. Plays it really well. Mannarino gets there. Open court for Nadal. Mannarino is leaning over on his racket. He can't believe it, but Nadal finds a way out of their points.
Well,
an audacious drop shot, the first of the match.
It almost felt like Rafa didn't quite know what to do there, so he threw in the drop shot because it sat up very high. Mannarino, to be fair to him, should have done better with the backhand cross court, but Rafa was ready and waiting on this stretch, popped the ball back in the court, and Mannarino did lean over. I think he actually hurt his right knee a little bit, maybe jarred it as he ran up to that drop shot. So interested as he kind of, he has a bit of a swagger as he walks, the Frenchman, but he kind of looks like he's limping ever so slightly right now.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit of exhaustion when he leaned over, but you're right, he just gave his right knee a bit of a wiggle when he was there. Nadal running back in front of us. He's not out of this yet. It's absolutely unclear, that's probably not correct English, as to who is going to win this set. 12 points all in the breaker.
I thought he was down and out in that rally for sure, but I should know better. Never rule.
You're right, there wasn't a great drop shot, but at least the element of surprise maybe was enough, as Mannarino didn't put that away. 12 points all as Nadal serves. To the backhand, it's just long.
Again, a missed first serve from the Spaniard. He's having to work so hard in this breaker on his service points. He's had a couple of set points on his serve, but hasn't been able to utilise the first serve to his advantage at all.
Second serve here, Nadal lands this onto the backhand of Mannarino, goes back behind him. That looked long off the racket, and it was. Big mistake from Rafael Nadal. He puffs out his cheeks and strides across to his towel because Mannarino now with a third set point. This one on his serve. 13-12.
Yeah, for the first time, Mannarino does have the set point on his serve. The alley coming at the end of that point. It was a tight forehand from Rafa, routine forehand. Sent it long.
There's been some wonderful shot making. There's been a couple of surprising mistakes thrown in. And you're right, you've highlighted his serve has really deserted him.
Wow.
In this tiebreaker. So Mannarino with set point at 13-12. Serves here. Nadal gets onto this backhand and lands it in. Cross court goes Mannarino. Up the line, Nadal with the backhand. Big forehand cross court from Mannarino. Here's another one. Nadal deals with that though. Mannarino back. Slice from Nadal. Back low from Mannarino. Another slice from Nadal. Again, good angle from Mannarino. Nadal slices, gets good depth. Mannarino up the line. Nadal covers that with his own forehand. Back across court goes Mannarino. Up the line, Nadal! He made it! The forehand winner! 13 all.
That is
in the tiebreaker.
Remarkable.
13 all.
Mannarino again dictating the point. The forehand cross court from the Frenchman. But Rafa was ready and waiting and just unleashed forehand down the line for a winner. How this guy hangs in is unbelievable, because it was a great first serve from Mannarino as well. Rafa on the full stretch, but managed somehow. The defence from Rafa is just mind-boggling.
Credit to both players here. It's a really good tiebreaker. It's got everything.
It's been about a 25-minute tie-break.
25 minutes, 32 seconds, Jenny. You're right on it. Mannarino serving down the far end at 13 all. He serves onto the forehand of Nadal. That's long. It's another set point for the Frenchman. And I'm not sure he'll mind that it's on the Nadal serve. 13-14.
No, it doesn't seem to matter right now whose serve it's on, because certainly Rafa's not getting the first serves in. So Mannarino getting a look at a second delivery every time, which makes it much easier to stay in the points.
You know he'll probably serve an ace here.
Well, yep.
It's 1-2 with Zverev serving against Shapovalov on Margaret Court Arena in the opening set of that one. Here, we're still in the first set after an hour and 18 minutes. 6 all, we're in the tiebreaker. 13-14. Set point Mannarino with the Nadal serve. He serves, lands this in, and Mannarino slaps the forehand in the net.
Of course he got a first serve. He found it, and I'm sure that will be a huge relief for the Spaniard, 6th seed.
Oh, but he wants another one.
Yeah,
He's going to be greedy. He wants 2 first serves. 14 all.
And no, it's not first to 10.
No, it's not. Crumbs, if we get all the way to that in the 5th set, we're going to be playing about 19 hours, I think, at this rate. Nadal strides to the baseline at 14 points all in the tiebreaker. Down the far end, Adrian Mannarino. Just waiting for that aeroplane to go overhead. Nadal with a quick glance up at the sky. Now ready to serve. On a beautiful Sunday afternoon, we're bathed in sunshine. Pretty hot, about 30 degrees. Be hotter on court. Certainly looks hotter on court too. First ball into the net. Let's have a look at the second serve. Lands this onto the forehand of Mannarino. Here comes another forehand from the Frenchman. Good depth on that. Nadal covering, getting good depth on a backhand. Then he slices the Spaniard, flattened out by Mannarino. Another slice from Nadal, going back cross court, same angle. So Nadal says, okay, we'll stick with that slice. Mannarino really low over the net. The slice also from Nadal. Low. Mannarino blinks, puts a backhand into the tape. Nadal, a 7th set point. This one on the Frenchman's serve.
And Mannarino doesn't play with a lot of margin for error. Hits a very flat ball and doesn't give it a lot of height over the net. That one was, you could see the shots before, they were just skimming the net. And that one hitting the tape, as you said. Now a big chance for Rafa.
Shapovalov 3-1 has the early break of serve now against Zverev in the opening set. A 7th opportunity for Rafael Nadal to win the opening set. Mannarino serving down the far end at 14-15 in the tiebreaker. He serves onto the forehand, clips the tape, lands in. Mannarino readjusts, finds a brilliant angle. Can he put this away? He goes back at Nadal to get him another chance. And Nadal finds the shot that ends in the set. A huge applause. He slammed it back at Mannarino. He couldn't control it. And Rafael Nadal wins a 28-minute tiebreak to take the opening set in an hour and 21 minutes on Rod Laver Arena. Mannarino casting his racket away in disgust. What a set. What a hour and 20 minutes or 25 minutes of tennis. Jenny, it's time we exited. We've been in for far too long, but it's been a pleasure to bring you that. Chris and Mark are going to come in alongside you for the second set on AO Radio, coming up for you shortly.
This AO, go all out with the kids. Check out the zip line, Thriller Ride, the ANZ Tennis Hot Shots. There'll be a virtual obstacle course, water play, climbing walls, and much, much more at the AO Ballpark, presented by Emirates. The ideal place to spend the day with the family at the AO this summer. Explore the full range of premium experiences at ozopen.com.
Ayo, let's go! We've got the best of Australian music. The Grand Slam live stage returns with performances from Baker Boy, Touch Sensitive, Mia Ray, Electric Fields, and ARIA award-winning Woodjura. Plus a tournament first. The Ayo Beach House has shoreside tunes playing back-to-back with DJs running afternoon and night. See out the finals weekend in style with cut copy DJs CC Disco and Bradley Zero. Check out more at AustralianOpen.com.
This AO, go all out. Take your Australian Open experience to the next level with an on-court seating package. In addition to having a front row seat to tennis history, our premium experience also includes access to pre- and post-match drinks and refreshments at the dressing room, a gourmet meal in one of our on-site restaurants, and exclusive access to Atrium. Make your AO completely unique and entirely unforgettable. Book your premium experience at ozopen.com.
Hello, I'm Petra Kvitova, and you are listening AO Radio.
Goodness me, what a remarkable tiebreak that was. And you have to wonder, given that Nadal won it, how much has Mannarino got left in the tank? Belief-wise as well as strength-wise.
Yeah, well, belief-wise, it was only, well, if he could play that tiebreaker all over again, there was opportunities for him to do so, and especially that last point is ruining that forehand. He had the entire court to hit into, and he went back behind, and Rafa was there. But I think it's a little bit more of a physical game right now for the Frenchman. Can he back it up after that kind of quality? Because he knows the kind of dogged competitor that Rafa is. And
a couple of bad choice of shots, actually. Just looking at the set point again. Sat up for Mannarino. Nadal was on the defensive. Again, Mannarino went back to Nadal when really the forehand wing was open, the backhand wing was open.
Yeah, and looking at the Mannarino, sorry about that, at the change of ends there, he's looking quite despondent. He's got a lot of time up his sleeve right now with Rafa going off and changing his whole outfit.
Yeah.
So he's got to be careful that he just doesn't talk himself into a big hole.
Mannarino has actually been clutching his stomach. So whether he's got a problem, well, if he's got a problem, Nadal will find it out after that kind of set. We will get the sense of this match. It's just sort of make you aware of what is still to come here on AO Radio on day 7 of the Australian Open 2022. We've got the match between Shapovalov and Zverev. Shapovalov currently leading 4-1 first set, just a one break of serve. But that's interesting. And if this match finishes before that one does, we'll go to that one certainly for a while. We've also got a match about to come on Kia Arena between Nick Kyrgios and Thanasi Kokkinakis, and we've sent Candy Reid out for that. We'll be hearing from her at some stage, because the other day I was conscious when Kyrgios and Kokkinakis were playing the top seeds, last year's top pair, Pavic and Mektic from Croatia. The atmosphere around Melbourne Park was just amazing. I was sitting at the other end having a bite to eat between commentary shifts, and the sound coming from Kia Arena was amazing, and they won. They beat the world's top pair, and so they are now due to play Bejar from Uruguay and Escobar from Ecuador, who are actually a regular pair, quite a useful pair on the tour. They're the 15th seeds. Kokkinakis and Kyrgios a wild card, and I suspect Kia Arena will be throbbing.
Yes, yeah.
And so we will bring you a little bit of atmosphere from there. And then there's the night session, which we've got coming up, which is Ashley Barty against Amanda Anisimova, due to start at 7. It depends a little bit what time this match finishes. I suspect with Nadal having won the first set, is he taking more than his, I suppose he'll add 5 minutes, isn't he?
Oh, it feels like it's been 10.
It does feel like it's been 10.
He's must have the slowest clock on Rafa with a lot of aspects, change of ends. Oh, here he does come. He's gone the full complete kit change, socks included. That's a lot of dead time to be sitting on your chair while you're waiting for all this to happen.
Might be quite good for Mannarino, actually. Yeah. He has a reset. I mean, you don't have to go off court to get a reset. You can just sit, you can think, you can process.
Yeah, and that's where, you know, people talk about, you know, that person taking a toilet break, change of momentum. Like it, yeah, I don't buy that, unfortunately. I just think, yeah, like you said, at the change, you can do it at the change of ends. That's how you handle those situations.
Yeah, I think the toilet break to change momentum is as much as anything to buy time.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy after you've lost a set, a really close set. You could go out there 90 seconds later and be in the same mindset.
And if it's the person who is the one that goes to the toilet break is the one that wins, but there'll be a race at the end of a set to see who can get to the stall first, because if it was only that easy and that predictable.
Second sets.
All right. Let's see what the Frenchman can show.
Well, there'll be a lot of pressure on this Mannarino service game. Mannarino starting the second set. Serves forehand of Nadal. Backhand Mannarino, cross court, backhand Nadal. Forehand from Mannarino, cross court to the forehand of Nadal. Mannarino will go down the backhand wing now, but he's overhit that one. Don't forget, Mannarino played over 4.5 hours for his 4 sets victory against Aslan Karatsev in the last round. He had a 5-setter in the first round.
That's got to hurt. And that first set almost felt like a 5-setter as well.
Will have taken an awful lot out of it, both physically and mentally. He serves out wide to the forehand, down the line from Nadal, cross court by Mannarino. Nadal chips down the line, he's made it. We saw Mannarino coming to the net and just slice that ball. I don't think I've ever seen a match where Nadal's done more slicing.
Yeah.
Maybe on grass.
And all the skills and all the plays that Rafa usually does to a right-hander has just been nullified with another left-hander up the other end of the court who's handling his spin. He's taking away a lot of time, taking the ball early.
Love 30. Mannarino serves into the body. Backhand return is netted. Another question I have for you, Mark. You and I are not affected by this, but tennis players are supposed to be role models. One of the big messages for years from the Australian government is make sure you wear a hat in strong sun.
Yes.
We have 2 guys, well, one has nothing on top, the other one has thinning on top. Neither of them are wearing head protection. I mean, I wonder at one stage, will this very strong sun get to Mannarino?
Yeah, maybe he's solar powered. Hence, keeping it nude on top.
Backhand from Mannarino. Nadal lofts this to the forehand of Mannarino. Nadal up the backhand wing, flattened out by Mannarino. Sliced by Nadal. Brings Mannarino into the net. Mannarino nets. And that looks a tired forehand.
Yeah, he didn't really get up to that one at all. It was a low ball. He was very tall when he hit it. Needed to get down low. Yeah, some players, though, they love playing in a cap and a hat. Doesn't matter sunny or not, even sometimes indoors. There's others that really battle with wearing a cap. I don't remember seeing Nadal ever playing a hat.
No. Backhand return from Nadal to the forehand of Mannarino. He flattens this out, saves the first break point. No, Nadal, I remember the first final when I ever came here was 93. Courier against Edberg. And it was about 39, 40 degree heat that day.
Yep.
Incredibly hot. Courier wore a cap. He often did. Edberg, who's blonde, didn't. I was saying to him afterwards, why don't you wear a cap? He said, I can't wear it. I can't.
Yeah.
The peak just doesn't work. I remember another Swede, Magnus Gustafsson. I'll tell you after this point. Mannarino serves. Forehand return down the backhand wing. Mannarino slices into the net. And Mannarino breaks in the opening game of the second set.
First game.
Magnus Gustafsson, when he was playing down here, he said, I can't play in a cap because of the peak. I can't play with the cap the wrong way around because the peak just disturbs the back of my head, so he cut the peak off. And he played with this incredibly odd-looking thing, sort of a bit like, I suppose...
Cyclist cap.
Yeah. It was a cap, but without the peak. But you could quite...
Mm-hmm.
Ah, neat. Whoa! Wow! Nice! Yeah. Whoa. Yeah!
Aha. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Aha. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Aha. Aha.
Here's the next ball. Serving here, Mannarino lands this onto the backhand of Nadal, forcing Mannarino back, running. Big cross-court forehand from Nadal, defended well by Mannarino, opposite corner, up goes the defensive lob. Nadal watching this carefully, it's long.
Well, you can just hear the crowd really getting into this match now. They love that.
We're back on serve in the tiebreaker with the Spaniard to serve at 3-4. Mannarino still looking energised, bouncing around in the shade at the back of the court in front of us.
And very relaxed, the Frenchman. He does have a pretty relaxed demeanour, but he is not afraid of playing Rafa Nadal at all.
Hasn't taken a set off him yet. This is the third meeting. He's coming pretty close here. Serving Nadal out wide. Big ace. What a time to deliver that. 4-all.
What a huge serve.
He'd dearly love another one here.
He would. Just moments ago, he was trailing 3-love, 4-2.
Yeah.
And now, all square in this first set breaker.
Number of ball bounces for Rafa. Now he's ready. Serves, lands this on to Mannarino's backhand. And the momentum has just shifted here in the last 90 seconds.
5-4.
That's into the net from Mannarino, who now has to serve at 4-5 in the first set tiebreaker. And there's some sheer will driving Nadal forward here.
It's just remarkable how Rafa can recover from a deficit. He just digs in so deep. He doesn't get flustered by the scoreline, quite literally takes it point by point.
We're on serve. Big moment, serving out, taking this out wide from his service position. Mannarino clips the tape. Well, he'll be delighted to see that. Take a lot of tape, but still land in. So first ball, he doesn't change position, nor does Nadal. And serves into the net. Back pedals, comes a couple of feet closer to the middle of the court to serve here, the Frenchman. And serves. Nadal with a big forehand. Mannarino covers beautifully with a backhand defensively from Nadal. Is this going to be too good for Nadal? No, it's not! That's an outrageous forehand from Nadal! He was miles outside the court and just ripped it back across the Frenchman.
Oh my goodness, how on earth did Rafa Nadal make that a winner? And the celebration from him, he knows exactly how significant that was. The fist pump was utterly enormous. His entire box on their feet.
It's what separates the good from the great. Set point for Nadal. 4-6 in the tiebreaker as Mannarino serves. Out wide, Nadal's response lands outside the doubles alley, but he'll get another set point and it'll be on his serve. After an hour on Rod Laver Arena this afternoon, does that forehand cross-court effectively earn him the set? We're about to find out.
I'm still not over that previous point. That was insane.
It was so good.
And Rafa knows the significance of it. The way that he celebrated, he kind of scampered across the court whilst fist pumping.
It's when you play it, isn't it?
Roaring.
It's not the ability to pull off that shot. It's when you pull it off.
Exactly.
Zverev and Shapovalov just getting going. We'll keep you across that scoreline on Margaret Court. Here's set point for Rafael Nadal. 6-5 in the tiebreaker. He serves into the net. Surprising. Couple more ball bounces, gets himself ready, goes through that pre-serve routine again and ready to serve at set point. Serves down the middle. Backhand from Mannarino's pretty good. Straight down the middle of the court. Mannarino unleashes on a forehand. And he hit that perfectly and runs to the changeover. Mannarino staring down the set point and dealing with it with aplomb. 6 points all.
Goodness me. It was Mannarino's turn for a massive winner there. The simple take back as per usual on that forehand wing, but he just flicked his wrist.
I mean, there wasn't much on the second serve. It did ask to be dealt with.
It really did. Rafa missing the first serve and then rolling in the second. 163 Ks wasn't the fastest. But it's where it sat up. It sat up in the hitting zone of Mannarino, which just allowed the Frenchman to get control of that point. Changing ends now, and the water bottles going back in their perfect positions.
I know, perfect position in the sunshine, and Nadal runs to the end here, but he's let that opportunity slip by, and we did talk about the ability to play those big points at the big moments. Well, at the big moment there, Nadal found wanting. First serve into the net, never a very weak second serve, punished by Mannarino. 6 points all in the tiebreaker for the first set.
Ja, Freunde, das ist Decentraland. Das sind die Australian Open. Moment. Somebody is speaking to me. Hello? Manchmal ist hier auch eine Unterhaltung. Naja, Freunde, das ist live. Das ist Australian Open. Wir schauen jetzt mal auf Ibiza vorbei. Amnesia HQ. Wir werden diesen Stream jetzt beenden und rüber wechseln zur Mana Hexe. Die wartet schon auf uns im Amnesia HQ Ibiza Club Amnesia Spain. This is international, and we see you later in a few minutes after our party will starting now. We see you at Amnesia. Bye bye, and my name is Osman. Os the Wizard. I'm just a new man. Decentraland is changing my life, and we see us